I know the result wasn't what you wanted, but as someone who grew up, you and Max going to games here, dressing up in jerseys as kids and standing in the concourse, what was it like to play, a night game in the Valley of that magnitude with that many fans there?
I mean, it was incredible. Like you said, regardless of the outcome, like that's the kind of games that you dream about as a little kid. Like top 10 matchup, like that's the ones where me and Max are out in the front of the yard. It's like, all right, it's 3rd and 10, and we got to get a stop right here. Like that's the kind of game it was. It was just really cool to have the opportunity to play in a game like that.
I guess obviously the offense has things to work off of the defense. Like how much confidence did that game give you guys to be able to hold them to 17 points?
We do have some stuff to work on, but we played very well, and like I said, we've got some things that we need to work on because we went in the half up. There's no reason that we shouldn't have won the game. So obviously we did play better, but still a lot of things that we can fix and a lot of things we can work on.
I guess what are some of the things that stand out in terms of what you have to fix at this point?
The biggest thing is just, penalties. You can't have costly penalties like that in a big game, but, it's a lot of easy things. It's nothing that's like a personnel or anything like that. It's really easy things that, just focus on the little small things. It all comes back to the really small things like holding on to a jersey or, first play of the game giving up a big run. It's just things like that, things that we just need to really keen in on.
You guys struggled against the run last year. How encouraging was it that you guys kind of was able to not shut it down, but like it's limited more than compared to last season?
It was good. I was really happy that we were able to do what we did, but we were actually 0.1 yard off our yards per carry goal. So obviously we still have to work and we still got to get better, and I hope by the end of the season it's close to nothing.
Or was saying that you guys had a goal of 3 takeaways every single game. You guys got 2. So like, what happens if you get 2 instead of 3?
We have to do 5 push-ups for every takeaway that we don't get. It's just like the loaf, so we have to do up down for every loaf. If we don't get our takeaway goal, it's 5 push-ups for every one we don't get.
You guys' yards per carry goal is 3.4. Mm-hmm. So, okay, just making sure. Why is that the set? Why did Coach Allin kind of set that as the number?
I don't know, honestly, but he showed a graphic yesterday that it was like we were 1 off of like 3 of our goals. Takeaways was one of them. We had 2 out of 3, and then our yards per carry was like that much. It was like, dang.
You said you have 3 goals. What was the other?
I can't remember. There were 3 or 4 that we missed by literally like 0.1 or like 1. I can't remember what they were though.
Now that you had a chance to be with Bimbleware on the sideline during the game, what was that like?
I really like him. He's got this perceived like on him, but he's actually a really good coach, and he played the game, so he understands when you're in a game like that, you can't yell at a guy and like tell him what he's doing wrong. You really got to coach him when you're in the games like that. So I thought he was really good. He was able to correct some things on the sideline that eventually showed up back later in the game.
I was going to mention there were a couple times earlier where the play side linebacker maybe feels a hole that need to be filled. Running back bounces it, and I saw him over there correcting. Do you like that, being able to somebody to come over and go, hey man, right here's the fix, and then it was implemented. Like after that, they really didn't get a whole lot going.
No, it is good, and the biggest thing is like I know that he knows what he's talking about because he's made that stop before. He has made that correction before. So it gives me more confidence coming from him to know that he has played the game before.
Once you guys kind of made some of the corrections and LSU started going the quick game, do you enjoy the chess match part of it where now they're going quick game, misdirection, you guys are making adjustments? Do you like that part of it?
There really is an odd satisfaction because it's like you said, you're playing chess with the offense. So it is kind of cool to kind of like see where you one up them and then see where they got you and fix that and correct that. It is pretty interesting.
We're on the NFL led you guys in tackles this past weekend. I guess what kind of makes him a special player for you guys?
Honestly, I could have told you he was going to do that from spring practice. He's just one of those guys that's going to be around the ball in every single play. He plays with incredible effort, and even in practice, he is around the ball all the time. He's always making plays, interceptions, punching the ball out. You could just tell from the first day he moved to DB that he was going to be something special.
Can you talk on Coach Allin and even Coach Bowler on how the ways they made you into maybe an even better player this year?
Really, the biggest thing with Coach Allin and Boulware is that they are so adamant of the little things and effort. So, I mean, like I said, it was the little small things in the game that make the difference. So if we come out here and practice and we're focusing on the little things, it's gonna add up, and all the little things create one big group. And then with effort, that's kind of what Coach Allin prides himself in, because when you're playing with high effort, even if you do mess up, you're still going to be around the ball and you can still make a play. There's been multiple times where I've, not fit the right gap or didn't drop to the right place, but I was playing so hard that the effort made up for it.
Anybody else for Sammy? All right, Sammy, thank you for your time, man. Appreciate it.